Hello again. Here we are, about to do Bastion of Twilight on 25-man heroic. Located here. It's not where it looks on the map. I'll show you where it is. For another 1,500-ish gold. It's right here. Very deceiving map. This upcoming trash. It's good for farming Ember Silk, as you probably know already. As far as farming gold in this, as I would do it anyway, I wouldn't bother killing this trash. You might get 20 gold for a couple, a minute worth of pulling and killing. It might be worth it, but I don't bother. I'm just in here to kill the bosses, loot the epics, vendor it, and head on to the next. And I highly recommend doing, for all these raids, for this one in Twilight Highlands, do the quest chain leading up to give you the free portal to Twilight Highlands. It'll make it a lot quicker if you're going to be doing this weekly, which you should. And the same thing for Hydril to get to Firelands. You don't need to worry about Blackwing Descent. And you can use the Dalaran portal to get to the Caverns of Time for Dragon Soul, or you could just do the quest line for Aldum and fly from Aldum to the Caverns of Time to do Dragon Soul. This boss is very easy. You just pop all your cooldowns. He dies. Very, very quick and easy. Pop dash, because you killed the boss. All your stuff resets. This is a gauntlet. The mobs will not stop coming until you get to the bottom and kill them all. That fire guy I just killed, if he hits you, he will knock you back and send you down into the lava behind the stairs. Do not get hit by that guy. This trash can also be a problem, but just cleave him down real quick. It shouldn't be too big an issue, especially if you go slower. This upcoming boss, Valion and Thralion, if I recall. Yep, Valiant and Thralion. They only have one mechanic you have to look out for. It is called Blackout, I believe. And with Blackout, it'll do a pretty decent chunk of your health. There it is. Now on the Druid, I'm doing crazy damage with Nature's Vigil up too, so it's healing me. So it won't do anything, but it'll normally hit you for about 80% of your health, and you can just pop a defensive cooldown right before it goes off and you'll be fine. Otherwise you just burn this boss and you'll be fine. They have a shared health pool, so all you have to do is kill the one and then they will both drop. This next boss is a 4-part, or there's 4 bosses they combine into one. Every time you get either of them to 25%, they switch to the next phase of bosses. So you want to get each boss as close to 25% as you can if you're worried about dying. Which you can die on this boss. He seemingly does a lot of damage to some classes. Druids is probably the easiest class to do these raids on. So you can see I got him down to like 65%. Start hitting the other guy. Try to keep him even. Not going to work. And when you pull these bosses, as you can see, you pull the whole room, all the ads. You want to get them down before you kill these next guys, because these guys will stun you when they switch to the final phase. And if those ads are still up, they'll be stacking debuffs on you like Entomb and all kinds of crap. And you could die. I've died on my hunter trying to solo this because I got too cocky. Kill him, he dies nice and easy. And we move on to Trogal. If you have a pet class, you may get mind controlled on this boss, and it will keep resetting unless you get rid of your pet, or you kill him before he does he just happens to do a mind control. On my hunter, I typically go lone wolf and just blow him up like that. He's an easy boss. When he gets below 10%, it's pretty much over. But yeah, you just pop all your cooldown. I've never had any trouble with this guy. I don't suspect you will either. He summons a bunch of crap. You can AoE it down if you want to. It's not going to make a difference. He'll die before anything matters. And he stumbles towards the center. He now in 25-man heroic or any heroic. When he gets to the center, this opens you up to the last boss, which is not there on normal. And you can loot him before you fall, so you might want to do that. Not that it matters. You fall into the lava. It doesn't do much damage. You're level 100. And now you fight the last boss, Sinestro. Now your damage doesn't really matter against Sinestro. Sinestro is a phased boss. Doesn't matter how hard you hit her, you gotta wait until she goes through her phases. The first phase is to get through the mana shield. To actually make her put on the mana shield. Which you can pop your cooldowns, it doesn't matter what you do. The fight's gonna take a while. It's gonna take about 2 minutes. So you get below 25%, she puts up the mana barrier, and you blow her up some more. You can see the mana's, all this damage is keeping her at low mana. She does Twilight Extinction. A bunch of whelps will come out. You just AoE them down. If you have any AoE dots like Thrash or Death Knight Diseases, you name it, it'd be better because it'll keep them dead. You can see it stays on them. They will come back to life sooner or later. And as you can see, they die again anyway. So you just sit here on Sinestro, biding your time until she connects to the eggs here to get her power back or whatever she's doing, I don't know. But when she does that, these eggs will lose this buff, making them immune to damage. There's an egg on the left, an egg on the right, and here it is. You see that notice across the screen, lets you know that they are vulnerable. Kill the one. Kill the other. And then you're good. You're home free. You just sit there on Sinestro and smack her till she dies. She'll actually give you a heroism-like buff after she does her flame breath here. As you can see, Essence of the Red gives you a lot of haste. I'm sure plenty of other things too. We were at 20,500 when we started. We've gotten 500 from just looting bosses so far. Killer. This chest appears. You gotta wait a second to open it. So there you have it. And my hearth is still on cooldown. So that was a pretty short run. Hearth to the garrison so we can do this quickly. Actually, Moonglade, so we can go to Firelands next for another video, of course. But I'll vendor this stuff and we can see exactly how much gold we got. I know there's a lot of guides out there like this, but they tell you just to do it. They don't show you. I've seen a lot of people struggle with this kind of thing, so I figure make an in-depth guide. on how to do all the specifics. Not sped up in full detail. And there you have it. 21,700. So that's only 1,200. Not as much as I was expecting. Thanks for watching.